Namaskar. Ban conversions now. It's imperative that states consider strongly to ban religious conversions. The latest case of Lavanya in Thanjavur district of Tamil Nadu is a constant reminder as to how people are being coerced to switch religions. Lavanya, 17-year-old, was studying in St. Michael's Girls Hostel. This was a boarding house. She was in the 12th grade and she was refusing to convert into Christianity, whereupon the hostel warden forced her to clean all the rooms, all the lavatories, and also the rooms and the kitchen. And this was going on for a long time, and there were also taunts and threats, verbal threats, saying that you should convert to Christianity or else you'll be made to do all this stuff. And tired of the menial labor, this girl, poor girl, consumed some of the pesticides and she felt violently sick. On Jan 9th, she started vomiting in the hostel and she was admitted in the local hospital on the 10th of January, and her parents were notified. Her father, Muruganandam, once he came and looked at his daughter, was concerned that she wasn't getting the right kind of medical attention, and then had her shifted to Thanjavur Medical College Hospital. In that hospital, she passed away on 19th. But before she passed away, she told police of her ordeal, of how the hostel warden, Sahaya Mary, 62 years of age, put her through all these chores, and that she couldn't bear it anymore, which is why she was ending her life. Let this be a lesson, because this is not the first time this has happened. Now, what has happened now? The hostel warden has been jailed, and the government will, of course, file an FIR. But the community itself, even though it is in the wrong, will gather around, and somehow this case will be just made to vanish. As we are all looking to this 24-hour news cycles, something else will happen tomorrow and we'll forget about this. Why I keep saying this, it is important to close, to take something and take it to its logical end. And India seems to be perfectly poised to do that, only to have something come in the middle and then the thing just dissipates away. I'm yet to see a simple case taken to its logical conclusion. And this is not the first time this has happened. 8 years ago, another girl, Kanimori, met with the same kind of fate. Different place, different set of actors, the same result. How long are we going to keep losing our daughters to these kinds of coercive methods to convert? Now, this is not the only place where conversion is being attempted. Conversion is attempted in your house. The Hindus right now are really being attacked from every possible angle. Those who are of modest means, especially in these days of COVID, they are being attacked constantly. If they don't get you at home, they get you at school. If they don't get you at school, they get you at a hospital. Imagine a day laborer now trying to recover from some illness or the other in a hospital. I'm hearing so many cases where if the nurse or one of the members of the medical staff happens to be of a Christian religion, then suddenly this person starts giving inducement. Convert and we will pay your hospital bills. Convert or we'll take care of your child's education. Any kind of inducement to try and make this person to convert. Now, if the person converts of her own will, that is fine. But an induced conversion is plain wrong. You also saw the situation in Tirupati, where in TTD, 44 people, employees who were not of Hindu faith, were found working in TTD, and they were all given show cause notices as to why they should not be dismissed. Now, many of these people, the proof was supplied. In fact, in PGurus, we can find out how a particular officer was using, in fact, that person was using the TTD car to go and pray in the church. And this person would not accept any prasadam. So there are many ways in which it was proven that this person is actually practicing Christianity, even though the name doesn't suggest so. So when a show cause notice was issued, they went to the Andhra Pradesh High Court and got a stay order. Now, only TTD can answer as to why that stay has not been vacated. This is where I have a problem. Why can't any organization take anything to its logical conclusion? You have proof that these people don't belong to Hinduism, and there are rules very clearly inscribed in TTD's laws and bylaws that only Hindus can work. Why are we not dismissing them? Would a Hindu find employment in a Christian church or a mosque? See, this is the thing. The reverse never applies. So, just because the Hindus are a tolerant majority, this you keep on stretching it. How long is this elastic band going to expand? At some point, something is going to go wrong. I mean, people have to be cognizant of some of these things. Well, the problem with all this is the FCRA money. That is one of the main culprits. The money that comes into many of these NGOs is used to convert. And there is a complete network of operatives who all get incentives only if they convert. First they get you, then they try to get your brother, your sister, your mother, your uncle. So this is an expanding universe. And everybody is promised that as long as you do X, Y, Z, you'll be getting so much money per month. And by the way, this is at the beginning. After some time, they are told, oh, I think you need to give back to the church some amount of your earning. Slowly, the money gets taken back. So this is just a big charade. Okay, if somebody wants to convert on their own will, that is fine. But induced conversions is plain wrong. So Tamil Nadu government, Kerala government should follow what Karnataka has done and ban conversions. In addition to that, anybody who tries to employ underhanded methods to convert anyone, give an incentive of 15,000 to the person who reports these things. With 15,000 incentive, believe me, a lot of people will show up and say, this is the person, this is the place where this happened. And then the police has to act on them and put them behind the bars. Only then this menace is going to stop. Another problem with FCRA. Notice how Mother Teresa's organization was refused renewal because they didn't apply for it. Yet, the House of Lords in the United Kingdom is all concerned, outraged, in fact. 3 or 4 lordships stand up and see what is happening in India. How come they are, refusing such a great institution, the FCRA license? And then the next day they reapply, and then the government gives it, and everything is fine. But my point here is, aren't the lordships having anything better to do? Why are you not looking at your own country? 12 girls between ages of 12 to 14 were manhandled, raped, and cruelly punished by members of a minority community over Facebook. That the contact happened over Facebook, and then now there is a case going on. But the point here is, why aren't they talking about that? Why don't they draft some rules and laws so that such perpetrators are caught? This grooming gangs has been going on for such a long time. Why don't you fix your own house before you start pontificating on India? Thanks for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel and click on the bell button. Thank you very much. Namaskar.